Okay. I'm gonna try to get the angling right this time. But this thing does not like to stay. Okay. I highly doubt it's gonna look good in terms of the angle, but hey. Anyway, back on the world. Had a funny incident with my totem. So I was working on trying to fix and upgrade my zombie farm, and I ended up falling into a pit of zombies, and with not the best of gear. Yeah, I lived though. You might have noticed, I don't have a bed in this house anymore. This house has been reduced to... Am I still recording? Yeah, okay. Anyway, this house is being reduced to, a work shed. And you probably see it over there. But we have a new house. Currently, it's pretty empty. I got some random stuff in there. I got some armor at least. It just has the Withersbane sword. But this is the new house. I don't really like the bed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it very much. We have some tables. Well, a table. One working chair, because why would I need more? I don't know. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. So you might have noticed, last video, I was looking at the top corner of my map. That's because I saw, like, what looked like structures up there. Like, stone structure thingies. Oh, yeah. This is Dave, the invisible spider. So if you didn't know, I don't know if it's all versions, but spiders have a chance, in hard mode, they have a chance to spawn with, to my knowledge, 3 different effects. Strength, speed, and invisibility. And I got an invisible spider and named it Dave. Of course, you can't see the name tag because it's invisible and hides the name tag, yada yada. Okay. I don't know. We got some stuff going on. What's that? There's a wolf? Why is it sitting? I didn't tame a wolf. I can't make it get up. It's not mine. Okay. Didn't attack me. Okay, that was weird. Very, very weird. I'm going to show you the upgrades I did on the zombie farm. I thought about upgrading up here, but I really couldn't figure out when I wanted to do that, and I just didn't want to do it. Same with going down, but if you can see, it's been cleaned up a little bit. I made it so more zombies can fit in here just by a little bit, because I kept entity cramming. Now I should be able to get 4 times the amount of the original amount of loot and XP. So up here we have a little spot where we can watch the zombies fall. This is the AFK area. But I can just watch the zombies fall in. Up here is a little bit of a kind of room. He'll get pushed in, it's fine. Yeah, when I'm up here, they like to try to not fall. But it works. Basically, I wanted to expand this out a little more. I was trying to figure out how I could get more spawns. And yeah, that's to keep the mobs from spawning behind the spawner. You'll also see that we can now go even further down. Down here we have the auto sorter room. And yeah, this part is pretty fun. I figured out how to make a self-working disposal system. So this hopper will detect whenever an item's in there, and this will always hold one item. So if I do this, I'll activate, it'll pick up the cobblestone, but it will dispense the boots, or whatever else is here. That way, it'll just, there should only always be one item. I haven't really tested to see what happens if it gets overloaded, or if it can be overloaded. But I guess we'll figure that out. It seems to work for now, and that's good enough. I do kind of need that cobblestone, though. Let me get one more, though, just to have an item in there, I guess. A creeper fell on me while I was building this. It was annoying. So, I like this little room. It was designed after my original world that I started doing the old Xbox 360 gameplay stuff. I had an auto sorter room, and it was similar to this, but I added a bunch of damage, and yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's cool. I have the only things I would ever want out of zombies. I don't really think there's any other drops. You guys are being very loud. Oh, that's really all I did for here. I like it though. Of course, I've been too busy doing other things. I hear zombies. Could be from the spawner. I don't know. The lag. The lag's annoying. I have to restart the world every couple minutes. It's every 20 or so minutes. I'm gonna grab some rockets, and I'm gonna go see what's in the top corner. I swear that's XP every time, it's just sugarcane. I might have to reload the world. Do I have any gunpowder? I have one. That's enough for 3 rockets. Do I have paper at least? I do have paper. Do I have any gunpowder in my ender chest? I do. It's a little messy because I was, building stuff. Okay, well. 16 rockets, is that? No? Okay. Yeah, the moment I said 16, I was like, that is not 16. I always mess up simple math like that. Empty chest. We got a dragon head now. Let's go in here. We got the armor. Why do you have a pickaxe? Oh, okay, well, I was just about to say, I kept a lot of the other things in here, but I just moved, my actual living space to that house. Why do you have a pickaxe? Oh. No, no. Give me the carrot. I want the carrot. Okay. Why does it say you're... Okay, that was weird. Okay, out of curiosity, do I... No. I put a cake in there last time as like a peace offering sort of deal. Hi, friend. Oh, I missed. Dang it, I wanted your sword. I really need to fix this at some point. It just does not look good. I don't like this whole building. It looks bad. Whole thing looks bad. Okay. I'm just... We're gonna go look at this now. Let me actually take a little bit longer. So, I had a dream, and it was pretty weird. So, I was... Let me walk the rest of the way, so I actually have time to talk. So, I had a dream, and in this dream, I was in a kind of dark room, and there was a very, very bright light. Like, blinding almost. I remember looking at it for a while, and then I looked in a mirror, and one of my eyes were, like, white. Like, everything, the pupils, retinas, everything, all of it was white. One of my eyes was still my normal color, but... Okay. This lag is messing me up. There were, like... There were 4 others. It was me and some people I knew, and they knew me. She always did like yellow. The dream it was like it was an experiment, and all 5 of us were doing the experiment to see. We wanted to know the effects of light on the eyes. For me, it changed one of my eyes' color to white. And for the others, it just hurt them. There were brief moments in the dream where I thought I was going blind. I remember they were all in pain too. And then after I was done with mine, I went back into the room where it was her turn, and I gave her a note. I remember why I remember this world now. I didn't make it a week ago. It was made years ago. And then we were just told to figure out the world, start building and growing in it. Remember, we tried fermentation because we realized we could make stew with mushrooms, trying to make a good source of food. It was just an experiment. And I need to leave here. Only three of us ever left.